G'day guys, welcome to my Orange Slice V2 video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about NRL's Round 1's predictions for 2025 guys, so let's get started. So to kick things off, starting off with this first game in Las Vegas, we have the Raiders going up against the Warriors. Now this game will be another great game, 1-12. This will be only because of the fact that the Warriors are a great team, but then again you got the Raiders that are an awesome team also too. But then again, it'll be another factor of a great game at Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas. Whereas, the Las Vegas Raiders did play for the NFL, so 2 games going into that NRL side, and then again you got the other games heading that way also too. So it's going to be a really good game and really good season, starting off, kicking it off in the 2 games in that season for Las Vegas. But then again, this game will go either way. Hate to think if the Warriors won't do well, but then the Raiders will go absolutely brilliant in this game. And then again, like you've got Keo Weeks going up against, I probably have to say, Tane Tuapiki or Chante Nickel-Klokstad. But then again, Luke Metcalf going up against Jamal Fogarty and Ethan Strange going up against Chanel Harris-Tavita. So in this game, it will be an absolutely great game, even though for a fact that it will be a brilliant match. I'm going to go with the Warriors by 1-12, by 10 points in this game. I will think that the Raiders will have a great game, but not enough for the Warriors to get a win in this match. And I just think that the Raiders will struggle in this match, and the Warriors will have a very good win in this game. So I'm going to go with the Warriors by 10 points in this game. The next game of this match, we see the Panthers going up against the Sharks. Now, another key factor in this game is Jack Cole to play it. Hopefully he can play a great game in this match. To seal the deal, I would say that he will have a better game than Jerome Luai, because he's gone to the West Tigers, Jerome Luai. And then again, I reckon that in this match, the Sharks, with no Sione Katoa in that side, so and no Brian To'o, so Sam Stonestreet in that number 2, and you've got Paul Alamotti at number 5 position for the team. So in this match, I will have to say that the Panthers will do well, the Sharks will do well, but it won't be enough to seal the deal with the Sharks, because I just don't think that they will play well. But with Ronaldo Mulatalo going up against Paul Alamotti, Ronaldo Mulatalo is a really good try-scoring machine, and when he gets the ball, he's on. He's absolutely on with his speed, his athleticism, and with also Sam Stonestreet, he's been scoring a number of tries in the past, like pre-season and last year's performance also too. So in this match, I will have to say that I'm going to go with the Panthers by 1-12, by 8 points in this game. I just think that the Sharks will do well, but it will have to depend on if the Panthers can play well, if the Sharks can play well. I just think that the Panthers will get the chocolates in this game, and then again, to seal the deal, the Panthers will do well in this match. They've got a really good full-strength team in this side. So then again, the Panthers by 1-12, by 8 points in this game. The next game of this match, we see the Roosters going up against the Broncos. Now, this game will go either way. But for the Roosters, though, since they didn't play well at Central Coast Stadium, go check out my vlog, guys. I have posted out. I'm not too sure if I vlogged that match or if I didn't. I'm not too sure, but I probably didn't. So either way, yeah. But what I've seen by the Roosters' performance was absolutely horrific, and they didn't play well. They were playing absolutely hopeless. And then again, the Roosters, I reckon they'll come back and get a really solid win at Allianz Stadium with Chad Townsend in there, with Sandon Smith in there. Sandon Smith basically in the second half played absolutely tremendously great, scoring an intercept try in that game against basically the Knights. And this game will determine that if they can play well in that performance, which I reckon that they will do great in this game. And then again, it's going to happen if they will concede with points. But usually in Allianz Stadium, the Roosters can play well. But with the Broncos, you've got Ben Hunt. Now you've got Adam Reynolds in there, formerly in that squad. I just think that they will do well. They will play with their heart out and their strong capability for the full strength team in there. I just reckon that the Broncos will do well in this game. So in this match, I'm going to go with the Roosters by 10 points, by 1-12 in this game to beat the Broncos in this game. The next game of this match, we see the West Tigers going up against the Newcastle Knights. Now, this game will be another great game. Hopefully, the Newcastle Knights will do well. They conceded last week with the pre-season with half of the first grade in there, half of the reserve grade in there. So, last week they played absolutely tremendously well. They flogged the Roosters last week. I think it was 48-10, I would have to say. Something like that. But with Fletcher Sharp in there, it's going to be hard. It's going to be tough for that side if Fletcher Sharp can play tremendously well. He has scored 3 or 4 tries last week. He was absolutely insane, speed freak, and he was the man to watch. Because then again, you got like Brandon Best, basically like Dane Gagai, Greg Marju, Kalen Ponga, whereas the West Tigers have got Jerome Bawler, Taruva, Jerome Dewey, basically like you name it. Like it's gonna be tough, it's gonna be hard. But then again, I reckon Fletcher Sharp will be tremendously great in this side and for this game, going up against Jerome Dewey. But then again, it's gonna be tough and hard because usually the West Tigers can play well at Campbelltown. Last time they played against like our Eels, they played tremendously great. But with the Newcastle Knights, I reckon that they will do well. They will do great. It's going to be tough and hard, I know for a fact. But probably in Campbelltown, they will go with their heart, with their gut out, and they'll play great. They'll play great footy for that side. So in this game, I'm going to go with the Newcastle Knights by 1-12, by 12 points in this game to defeat the West Tigers in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Dolphins going up against the Rabbitohs. Now, this game will be another great game. Hopefully, if they can play well, the Dolphins, I reckon that they'll be strong, they'll be tough. But with the Rabbitohs, though, look, last time they played against Manly, they were tremendously great. But it's going to be hard and tough with, obviously, Jai Gray in there. Basically, like, Peter Mamamazoulas. Like, I'm not too sure who the wingers are, but I can't remember their names, unfortunately. So if you guys do question me about it, I do apologise about it. So then again, in this game, the Dolphins will go great. They're another team that came into the NRL competition basically like a couple of years ago, and ever since they played, they've been absolutely tremendous. I know for a fact that they have their ups and downs, but it's just really tough for them if they won't like concede in the season. But like they've got Jake Averillo, they've got they've got Kenneth Bromwich, they've got like Jermaine Asako, Hammer, like Herbie Farnworth. The strong side in there, I reckon that they will do great. But going up against Jai Gray, basically like it's gonna be tough. But I reckon the hammer will be all over him. So in this game, I am going to go with the Dolphins by 13 plus. I don't see the Rabbitohs getting a victory here, and I just think the Dolphins will be all over him. So in this game, I'm going to go with the Dolphins by 13 plus, by 18 points in this game to defeat the Rabbitohs in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Dragons going up against the Bulldogs. Now, this game will have another depend if this match will go either way. But then again, the Bulldogs have been absolutely really great for the season. The Dragons, with Sione Fainu in there, they've been absolutely really good with him. He scored a number of tries last week. I think it was 4 or 5. Yeah, it's just insane with him. He's been playing absolutely great footy for the Dragons, and wow, just for a talent like him, it's like saying if Fletcher Sharp, it's like it's another Fletcher Sharp basically, and with him, with scoring tries like that, 3 or 4 tries in that game was absolutely insane, and it was just tremendous by him that he really conceded the Dragons' effort to make a really good win in that side against the Rabbitohs, like last week in the charity match, and yeah, it was just it was great to see him play really well in that game. But then again, going up against the Bulldogs, you've got Connor Tracy, you've got Matt Burton, you've got a pretty much full strength team that will play well. You haven't got Jacob Carras because he is injured, so Marcelo Montoya will be replacing him in that side. I'm hoping I'm correct. So then again, it's going to be a factor if it will go great. So the Bulldogs, I think that they will go well with Blake Wilson in there also too. But then again, you also got Valentine Holmes in there. I reckon he will have a great game in this match. And so then again, I am going to go with the Dragons. I reckon they'll play well. If Sione Fainu plays, it will be 13 plus. But if not, 1 to 12. But I'm just going to go with my gut. 13 plus in this game by 18 points to defeat the Bulldogs in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Manly Sea Eagles going up against the Cowboys. Now, this game will be another great game. Hoping that the Cowboys will do well, but no Valentine Holmes, no Chad Townsend. They've gone to different clubs, different teams. But seeing like Jake Clifford in there, or who else, like Tom Dearden in that number 6 side, and then again you got like Scott Drinkwater at fullback, like usual. They've got a full strength team. If they can play well, like I reckon they'll do great. But then again, it's going to determine if the Cowboys will do well against Manly, because every time Manly play in their home stadium, they can play tremendously well. But it's going to determine if Manly Sea Eagles can wake up in their defence, in their attack, to play well in their home stadium. So I just think that it's going to be well done by, and it's just like going to be a great game for Manly if they turn up in this game. You obviously got like Daly Cherry Evans, like Tom Travojevic, Jason Saab, Tommy Talau, like Leo Hopawate, all those good sides that will play absolutely really well in this match. Obviously you got Toto Kula in there, so then again in this match I am going to go with the Manly Seagulls by 1 to 12 by 10 points in this game, and I just think that in this match it's going to be tough, it will be hard, and it's going to determine if they play well in this match. So in this game I'm going to go with Manly Seagulls by 1 to 12 by 12 points in this game to defeat the Cowboys in this match. And finally, the next game of this match we have the Melbourne Storm going up against my Parramatta Eels. Now, in this game I won't be there, as Entertain House will be there, so you'll be vlogging that game in Melbourne. I've been to Melbourne before and it's a pretty good stadium, Marvel, but I wouldn't be surprised if it would be played at Amy Park. I haven't been to Amy Park, I've only been to Marvel Stadium where they played against the Melbourne Storm. So in this game, it's going to determine if they can play really well, if they can play solid, and if they can play with their heart out. And you've got like Josh Adokar going up against his former club, the Melbourne Storm, which he did play in the first upcoming games, like in his team, like in the last couple of years. I know for a fact that that was his old club and former club, so it will go friendly. It won't go like fist fight or anything like that. It's not like Origin where they do that all the time. So the Melbourne Storm have been playing absolutely really great footy last week when they played pre-season, like in Casey's Fields in Melbourne. So yeah, in this game it's going to be tough, it's going to be hard, so it'll be eventually a great game for the Melbourne Storm if they can play great footy in this match. But then again, going up against the Parramatta Eels, you've got Josh Adokar, you've got Zach Lomax, Isaiah Yongi. I reckon that the Parramatta Eels will do great, but not solid enough against the Melbourne Storm. Every time I see the Melbourne Storm play, they play great. So in this match, I'm going to go with the Melbourne Storm by 13 plus, by 18 points in this game to defeat the Parramatta Eels in this game. Anyway guys, that's all from me. Make sure you do like and subscribe guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and have a good one.